Well, the arc is still playing with my heart, but at least he is wasting no time in actually uh, showing the so-called betrayal. But once again, we are throwing into a situation. Just what the hell is going on here? I mean, I prefer if she went just straight up and told us, but I guess that will happen next week. Because now the rest of the gang knows truly that Homura betrayed them. But it's just also why? Why? What is actually is her goal? Well, I guess we'll see this. But this is an emotional chapter, and unfortunately, I don't really. I still don't really like this betraying part. If that didn't happen, I would have enjoyed this arc a lot more. But it's definitely working with playing with the heart. So that's in a way, it's working way too. Either way, the Angry Anime Fan here with Eden Zero, chapter 35. Either way, is that Homura uh, finds the side guy and actually strangely says that she wants to work with him and she'd do anything. I mean, maybe that's not so strange seeing that she wanted to use well, you know, Shiki and all that. But once again, it begs the question: just why? I mean, if she was always evil, then fine. But what I'm trying to do is that first is this guy who seems to imply be part of Elsie's crew, especially if that is the one. And now she wants to work with Draken Joe. Something is not right here. Or maybe it's just me being wishful thinking. Either way, Shiki managed to save Hermit, but of course she's not that thankful. Even though she even asks Shiki if he stole the power of Siggy, but no, he of course doesn't say it. She still believes that humans don't have souls. And here is actually something that Shiki is actually being very mature about. A lot of people do say that Shiki is just a typical, well, you know, happy, always want to make friends people, but he is actually saying something that Hermit, as of yet, have not exactly learned, but she has to learn somehow, and that is there might be those that don't, but aren't you Siggy's friend? That means we're friends too. And what I mean is his words. There might be those that don't, meaning that he knows there are evil people, but that doesn't mean that all of them. Either way, the rest of the gang tries to fight off the demon monsters. As suddenly, the boss from before appears, the monster in the cave, the shinobi troll as so. Um, uh, and apparently his settings has put him as the god that protects this town. Even though he's scared, he will protect this town. And here they actually got some mildly funny dialogue, although a little bit strange. It once again just shows just despite the fact that this chapter is all emotional and all breaking my heart, there is one very comedic moment here. And this actually goes once again with that very funny thing is that we all, I mean, ugh, we all know, and we have all seen it, that every single NPC is self-aware, but it's still pretty funny when they lampshade it. Something like the bird guy saying, you're only the middle boss of this area, don't you? and then and then he says, you're just a middle boss as well. And you're not even incorporated into the game, you're just a side monster. I mean, the rest of this chapter is all emotion and all heartbreak, but that dialogue, the fact that they even say they're middle bosses, is almost like, hey, don't look down on me, I'm a middle boss, or hey, you're a big boss. Either way, he doesn't really like that. But then Shiki arrives as he drops Hermit and tries to fight off the creatures. As then suddenly Jackal gets back and shoots Shinobi with dozens of arrows. Even though he tries to take everyone, it's very heartbreaking seeing that. But then suddenly Homura takes one of the arrow and that actually intends to shoot the little girl that Shiki blocks. So it's that is actually more heartbreaking than ever. She intended to shoot a young girl, even though that is an ENPC. So she walks forward and confirms that they are not her friends as she appears in a cold gaze, while Shiki can only shake in despair and shock of what he just has seen. So yeah, I mean, this definitely did show Homura's cruel side. Granted, that is also one thing that is also very strange. Even hermits said that they are just NPCs. So I mean, for a girl who says she hates humans and says they don't, robots have hearts, but humans don't have heart, you're surprisingly cold-hearted yourself by saying they're just NPCs. Or is she saying that it doesn't matter if they die, they will just be revived because it is a game? Is that what she's saying? Is that also why Homura targeted the child, or is she really that cruel? I mean, yeah. Either way, she has revealed her treacherous heart in front of the rest of the gang. So now we'll at least maybe find out what her really goal is. Because now she wants to work with the Drakenjo. And she was doing all this. Is all of this really just a play in order to play off the player? Or is this really her real personality? As I said before, I don't like what I'm seeing so far. It is very heartbreaking. So I think the only thing I really loved about this chapter was definitely that mini boss thing. It was comedic gold. But the rest of this chapter was all heartbreaking emotion. But you can give me your thoughts if you have any.